This is our breakup episode.
Yes. Well, at least we had it. We had it while we lasted, and they called us launch. It's like a soft launch.
I can't.
Welcome to Soft Launch episode 22.
Look at you.
22. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, what?
Yeah, I Googled it before I came out here. Can't you siendo? No, but thank you guys for coming for another wonderful episode of Soft Launch. I'm JC Mendoza.
I am Samantha Santos.
And she's high as a kite because her delay time, her reaction time is 0.5 seconds off.
A little bit off.
Yeah, you're just on another planet right now. Yeah, now you're going to be overthinking it the whole episode because everybody watching is going to know that you're fucking high on drugs.
I had to decompress after work today. And you love to do this to me every time I'm
100%.
high. Every time I'm high, I'll be like, if I'm at the stand and I decide to smoke, he'll be like everyone will leave and he's like, yeah, everybody knew. And I'm like, no, you think?
It's only funny because you believe it a little bit when I say it. That's why it's funny to me. Because obviously nobody knows. It's just I know, I'm making you.
You've never been high.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Or have you?
I don't think so. Yeah? We're just gonna cackle this out. I don't think it counts because you just blew smoke into my mouth and then I put on an act so you felt like I was high.
Yeah, right. JC wants to hold on to the fact that he's never smoked.
I've never smoked. Yeah,
he just requested.
I did not request. It was smoke blown into my mouth against my consent and my will because make no mistake, Samantha doesn't respect me.
No, JC painted a picture of somebody he was not.
Yes.
On our first date because on our first date he's like, oh, I don't smoke, but like you were like cool about it.
To be fair, I didn't paint a picture of somebody that was not. I said I was willing to do it because I was painting a picture of a man who was desperate for puss. And that is true. And to this day, I am desperate for your puss still. And I just want the listeners at home to know, last week we were going through a lot of stuff. I did later that day finish Samantha to completion. And that's that. What we can talk about how bad I do. Don't you always talk about how I don't big myself up enough sexually?
No. I was just saying they didn't need a recap. Is what I'm saying.
They did need a recap.
Okay.
Everybody needs to know everything that's happening.
I think people know that I'm with you, and they know that I'm usually finishing.
Well, if you don't know, now you know, listeners. But yeah, man, episode 22. Yeah. We're here. We're recording on a Wednesday. We usually record on Saturday or Sunday, but I'm not going to be here this weekend because I'm going to be in LA watching my good friend.
He's going to go cheat on me. No.
Maybe with a dude. Yeah. I might take a trip up to San Fran and get loose.
Wait, before we say anything, we didn't intro Monroe. And that's what took me a long time.
Yeah. It's just, I don't want to. You
don't want to bring attention because she doesn't like the attention, guys. Yeah, so she's here. But she will be leaving at some point.
She doesn't want the attention because one thing about her, she's her mother's daughter.
Yeah. One thing, her ear's up right now, so she's like, "Are you motherfuckers?
You guys talking?
I'm gonna have to head out. Look at her ear; it's propped up.
She's the cutest.
I don't know if they could see it, but
she's a cute kid. But thank you guys for coming to another wonderful episode of Soft Launch. We're here on a Wednesday. I'm not gonna be here this weekend, so we're recording a very special episode for you guys. Our first weekday recording. You know what I mean? And with that being said, we're just gonna get into our first segment. One thing about we. And you want to go first?
One thing about me is it's Scorpio season.
Yeah.
And I'm a Scorpio.
Yeah, you are.
And Libra season stunk.
Yeah, who's a Libra that we know?
Sorry.
Yeah, she's gonna leave. You just woke up a baby. Who's gonna leave? That's a Libra. Like who's a Libra that we would all know that we don't like?
I honestly don't know.
So what is it about the season that doesn't agree?
I don't know. It just wasn't this. I don't know.
It wasn't doing it for you?
But then now when I'm thinking back, I'm like, a lot of stuff goes down for me like usually in October, and I'm just realizing it now.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. It's just I just don't like it.
Yeah.
And now one thing about me is that next year in October, I'm like, what's going to go wrong? I'm going to wait for the shoe to drop. You know me.
Yeah. One thing about this, Samantha loves
I love a shoe to drop.
Love a shoe drop. Like, I'm a sneakerhead, but nobody loves a shoe drop more than Samantha Santos.
Yeah.
Samantha, just the way that she looks at me, I can just tell that she's just waiting for me to say something stupid and fuck everything up.
Yeah, no. I like ask him incriminating questions. Like, not even incriminating or not incriminating, but I'm just like, I'll ask you stupid ass questions.
Do you love me less than you did last week when you told me you loved me?
No, yeah. Or I'm just like, do you think you're gonna get sick of me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll tell you when I get sick of those fucking questions for sure.
It's probably insane.
Yeah. So you know, but it is what it is. We're in Scorpio season, so Samantha's gonna she's gonna reach her final form. She's gonna get a point boost. She's gonna go Super Saiyan.
Yeah, make no mistake, things are still not really going well.
Yeah.
But I'm deciding that I'm gonna take a different approach.
Yeah.
that I'm just like, okay, I've always done my best when I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, when they count you out.
When they count me out.
Yeah, when they try to put you
down. I kind of thrive in a bad time.
You like to face adversity?
And I'm like the most creative when I'm feeling my worst.
Yeah, backed into a corner.
So I'm like, ooh, big mistake, guys.
Yeah. Big mistake. Huge mistake.
But if you'll have me back, I would love it.
Yeah. Well, Samantha, to be fair to you, this last week I feel like things are turning around. Yeah. We're doing this comedy competition that her and I are both in, and we passed the first round.
And if we don't get through this round tonight, just cut it out. I don't have it in
We're gonna talk about it. We're just gonna. You guys are gonna tell very early within our next episode how we did tonight, because we have a big show together tonight that we're very excited about, and we'll see if we can do it.
We'll see if we got it done.
One thing about us, we both went through the last round.
Yeah.
I got called up first, and I didn't crack a smile until I heard Samantha's name, because make no mistake, I knew for a fact if I went through and Samantha didn't go through, it was not going to be a fun night.
No, I would have been totally fine. I actually was worried about you.
Yeah?
I would have been totally fine. I was just happy to be there.
Worried about me?
If I would have gotten it and you didn't.
I would have been great.
Oh, I was worried.
Yeah, we're just both acting like we're super happy for each other. That's all we're doing.
No. I genuinely, I really wasn't like gonna be emotional.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, like it's like I feel I'm competitive, but I also am like realistic, and I'm like, I've been in this club for like 2 months. I'm in this competition. I got through the first round. I'm happy to be here. I want to win, obviously, but if I don't, it's like okay.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff fuels me.
Yeah.
To be like, okay, I just gotta get better.
Yeah. Like, plus it's Scorpio season. I think you might be the only Scorpio on the lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't even know what the fuck they've done.
Yeah, they don't know.
They fucked up.
They did.
They fucked me because you're before me and you're gonna fucking bury me, cuz.
No, don't say that.
No, I'm kidding. You're not gonna bury me. I always come correct. I'm not.
No. Just don't hype me up too much, because then watch me. Then we're gonna come back and be like, guys, actually, I didn't get through and I cried.
Hey guys, update. We stink.
Yeah. No,
we're excited about it.
I'm super excited about it.
Yeah, but one thing about me, my anxiety about this, like this is the first time I've ever done a competition for comedy, and I've been stressed out all week.
Yeah. I was really bad on Monday.
Yeah, me too.
I feel pretty okay about it, but I think that's also just a defense mechanism.
Yeah. You're just
I'm like, who even cares about this competition? What competition?
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, ultimately, it might not lead to anything, but I just want to win for pride at this point.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't even care about. I just need that. I need the championship to come home to this house. And I genuinely mean that. Like, if it's me and you first and second place and you win, I will be happy.
Okay.
That'll be fun.
Good to know.
I just want it to come home.
Okay.
And I mean that with my soul.
I do mean it as well.
No, you don't.
I do.
You quite don't.
I do.
You.
I don't know what that was. That's what I do declare.
Your British accent turned into a fucking Southern accent.
I
do declare. I do declare.
A single mom who works 2 jobs and loves her kids and never stops.
I fucking can't stand you.
I sing that song that he hates it.
No, you know what? You know why I hate it? Because you sing it, and what you do is you sing it, and then you look at me. How do you not know this? And I know for a fact it's not like a universal thing, but what you do, and this really grinds my gears about you specifically in this relationship. What you do is you don't know a lot of things, and I don't know a lot of things, but like if you don't know something, you make me feel like an idiot for thinking that you would know it.
Pop culture stuff, culture stuff.
Anything, a movie, a celebrity, a fact, whatever it is. Yes, pop
Always
culture.
Pop culture.
If you don't know, like, why the fuck would I know that? That's what you say. But if I try to present something to you that like, oh, I don't know if you've heard of, this Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift's boyfriend, don't be a fucking moron. And I'm like, bitch, you can't do both of those things.
Also, you're making it sound like I'm serious when I'm doing that.
No,
I'm
and I will say, I want everybody here to know,
about it.
In my head, I am saying bitch. Out loud, I'm not saying bitch. But in my head, I'm screaming it. Bitch!
I'm
are
doing
you
it as
crazy?
a joke.
No, you're not. No, you're not. It's not a bit. You do it every single time, and then when it's things that you know that are actually
fighting in front of our friends?
100%. And it's a super specific. When you name a super specific thing that is not world like big pop culture, you'll present it like, how the fuck do you not know this?
Yeah, I'm like, how did you not waste your time as a teenager looking up everything pop culture related? How did you? Oh, you had honors? Cute.
Yeah.
I was busy on the internet.
Yeah, you can see. I
knew I was gonna be a comedian. I was just doing homework.
Yeah, you can see which one of us has been educated pretty good. And you can see which of us had to go to summer school in high school. Yeah, you can see which one of us had to go to office hours to ask their professors to bump their grades up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see which one of us went to their professor and be like, hey, I know the semester's about to end, but is there any assignments that I can do to bring my grade up?
Yeah, one thing with me, I would never actually ask that. I just took what they gave me. I didn't give a shit. And you cry? I never begged. I was like, am I going to go to summer school or what?
How did your mom is so strict. How does she react to you just like kind of tanking some classes?
If you talk to my mom, she'll literally be like, she said that I said something to her once and she was like, I'm going to kill you. But it's also true. Because I was like, hey, you punish me every year. Because she did. Yeah. I would be punished. I was not allowed out during the school year. And I was like, you punish me every year. It's not changing. It's just like who I am.
Yeah, your mom. Oh, do you think she punished you too much to the point where you were numb to it, so you didn't even fear the consequence?
Yeah, I was just like, one thing about me, I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it then, but I was like,
go to your room. Oh no.
Yeah. It's like, and I wouldn't even put the TV on. It's like, I really enjoy my own company. It's like, really, I don't care. So I didn't even have a TV in my room.
Well, obviously not. If you couldn't shut the fuck up in class, I enjoy my own company, but I'll talk to anybody around me.
Yeah, I I'm social, but I really enjoy being in the house. I'm telling you, the pandemic, I was like, I was fine if they never opened it up again.
Yeah, you're just a parent's worst nightmare. There's nothing she can take from you.
My mom will literally be like, she was like, that was the first time I was like, I want to beat your fucking ass, but also I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have, because she did that too.
Yeah.
And I'm just not, school was not for me. I mean, I did all the, like, I'm not a dummy, but I just was like, I don't, like I told you when they were like, oh, you're gonna, you got to learn. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Of course you don't remember, because you're.
No, like trigonometry and all those things. Like, why would I take that?
Yeah.
Well, there's no job I'm ever gonna have.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna need that.
Yeah.
So it's a never for me.
Yeah. You just saw the sham of this educational system from a young age.
I'm not even kidding. I did.
Yeah.
I mean, but I was like, oh, I have to like in like writing and stuff like that. I was like, oh, okay, well that's like important. And like algebra, like if you can't, you have to know how to do that.
You're literally too cool for school.
No, I was just like, sometimes you just know yourself. And I just knew it wasn't for me. I was like, there's no shot that one day I'm going to be like, you know what I love to do? Trigonometry.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to do this as a career.
Yeah.
What do you even do with that?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, you never thought that maybe if I do well in this class, it'll look better on my like resume to get into a college to maybe do something that I do want to do?
No, it's really funny because I remember in 6th grade they had like somebody come and they were like, everybody say what college you want to go to. I was like, what if you just don't want to go?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just a rebel?
Well, because at the time, that was like before like a lot of my nerves hit in. I was like, I'm going to be a singer. And I was like, I'm going to just sing. Yeah. I'm just going to be a singer.
Yeah.
And I just, that was what I was like, that's it. That's what I'm going to do. So like, why would I even need this?
When did you ever have a moment where you're like, oh, I'm actually not going to be a singer? When was that?
Yeah. That was in high school.
Yeah. So what were you doing at the time of
but then I was
not being a singer and not caring about school?
I literally was like, I knew I was going to do something like I had to entertain. I just didn't know how I was going to get there.
Yeah. Yeah. That must have been frustrating for your parents.
Super frustrating because then they were like, if it's not singing, then what?
You got to do something.
They couldn't visualize what it was.
Yeah.
So when I was like, hey, singing's actually not for me.
Yeah.
They're like, it kind of has to.
It kind of has to be because you kind of can't read so good.
I was actually a phenomenal reader. I was
you kind of can't put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, you could read all the notes home that said, hey, if your fucking daughter doesn't get her act together,
I would take extracurriculars because I like was good at reading, and so I would read in church.
Yeah. I
would read in church.
Hell yeah.
Because it got me out of class.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
I would read in church and I was super good at it.
Yeah.
Oh, my dad, like when it was my first time I ever read in church, my dad, like on his lunch break came to watch me read.
Yeah.
Like just read the gospel of the Lord.
Yeah. It's the first time he saw you do something positive.
No, my dad came to everything. School. No, I was good in sports and stuff.
I'm just ragging on you, babes.
Yeah. And I don't like it.
Yeah.
I was a good kid.
Just bad student.
Just a really bad student. It just wasn't for me. But my mom, I kind of actually understood it because she
was a bad student too?
Yeah, well, my mom was dyslexic, and they never, because when my mom was in school, they just didn't know what that was.
Oh, she was undiagnosed?
Yeah, my mom got left back in 1st grade or kindergarten, something like that, like a very early thing, because like she said she just couldn't read, like she was like everything like mushed together.
So your mom didn't realize that she had kind of like a disability until later in life?
Till I think she met Jason.
Oh, so your mom is...
I hope so, because I can talk about that like that's like...
Yeah. We're just going to bleep that out.
You're going to have to bleep it all out.
Because, they're kind of the only people in the city that give us opportunity.
I know.
And it's just what it is.
It's just what it is.
But we got to live how we got to live, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just to have the good time. So, damn, I forgot how we got here.
I did too. One thing about me, it's Scorpio season.
Yeah. I feel like you smoked and now I'm high.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going.
No, Scorpio season, and I'm deciding that even though things still aren't going great,
yeah,
I'm going to take it in stride, and I'm about to... pedal to the metal.
I'm not a Scorpio, but I like Scorpio season because you know who else season it is? Drake. And when Drake's having a good time and he's feeling good, I'm feeling good. When Drake is feeling good, I'm feeling great. When Drake is doing well, I'm doing well. You know what I'm saying? Not as well, but if he's feeling confident. Yeah. But when he's feeling confident, I'm feeling confident.
Okay.
And that's just where
Drake
I'm at.
Never feel confident?
I don't know.
Doesn't feel like
when he's like out in the forefront, like dropping music, like he just dropped an album, I feel good.
Yeah. When he's got his rollers in.
Yeah. When he looks good,
he's got a roller set.
I feel like I could pull that look off.
Please.
I would. I do. I put rollers in my hair.
Founding father.
I put rollers in my hair. I just walk around and be like, for shiz. And that's going to take us to our second segment.
You didn't do one thing about you.
Oh, one thing about me? Oh, shit. Yeah, one thing about me, dog. I've been fucking anxious about this competition. That's what I was saying. My stomach's been hurting. I've been fucking walking around the house by myself. Monroe's just numb to my anxiety because I just, you know what? I saw a TikTok that said, sigh really loud in your house and see what your dog does. Yeah. So I've just been on the couch.
And she didn't even come?
She just came out to be like, hey, can you quiet the fuck down?
Yeah, what do her? She's used to it.
Yeah.
She's grown up with it.
Yeah.
She's just like, oh, God. This person's going through that means I'm not going to get walked today. Man, poor Monroe really suffered when I was going through it.
I'm just anxious. I'm just unfortunately not just going to get any water in my bowl. I'm just going to have to fucking drink my own spit.
Yeah.
She's here though still. She knows
she is, and she's cuddling me. She knows I need it.
This is nice.
You handle your anxiety really well though, I feel.
I do, but it feels so I do because I don't let it. I try not to let it snowball over long periods of time, but like hour by hour, it feels fucking like the weight of the world on my chest, and I hate it. And it feels like it's in my stomach, and that's why I try to like when we have this podcast and like little things, and I overshare because I have to get it out of my body, and I feel like talking about it or saying something and being self-deprecating is the only way it can get out of my body. Yeah, that's why sometimes in these comedy spaces, like I'll shit on myself to a detriment, or on Instagram when I drop a clip, I'll drop something to make fun of myself right after because I don't like the feeling. I feel anxious about how it's gonna do, so I immediately cut into it with self-deprecation, and that's just how I am.
Yeah, that's the same. Yeah. I do that all the time.
I feel better. I just feel better when I'm not taking myself so seriously, because serious just immediately makes my stomach hurt.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I've been feeling this week, but it is exciting, and I do feel. I told you about this on Monday. When I feel those emotions, those big emotions, I feel alive. Yeah. Like when I'm out and I'm about to do a show and I'm shaking a little bit and I'm stuttering a little bit, I feel great because I'm like, oh my God, I'm fucking alive. That's like my version of like skydiving. Not because I'm scared, but just like it's exhilarating.
Oh. I've not found the positive in my anxiety.
But it's like, you know how you talked about like you feel like you do your best when you feel like you're back into a corner. I feel like I'm my best when I feel like stakes. Like I feel like I'm a lot. Like I feel like I'm nervous. I'm like, oh man, what am I gonna do? Crumble? I can't crumble. Yeah. So that's how I feel.
Oh yeah, that feeling is a good feeling, especially after you accomplish what you're doing. And you're like, oh. I just beat that. Then that feels nice.
I feel myself like it's like me acknowledging in real time that I'm doing something. That's kind of
I feel that.
Cool. So that's where I've been at this week, and now we're just waiting to see how this show tonight goes. So I know if I have to spend another $500 on a Delta flight, or if I can just get out of town.
I know,
but it's whatever. We'll be good. It's gonna be fun no matter what. I'm just gonna have a little bit less money probably, but a little bit more time with my baby. Yeah. And my daughter.
Yeah. Look at it in the positive, the silver lining. It's Scorpio season,
That's what I try to do. And, I feel like I do that to myself. And sometimes I try to do it for you. And one thing about you don't want to fucking see a silver lining until you're ready to. When Samantha's feeling down, make no mistake, she will fight me.
Is this a shit on Samantha episode?
A little bit.
It feels like it.
Yeah, just get stuff off my chest.
Yeah. I was laugh it through the podcast once you turn it off and be like, sit down. Yeah. We got a little talking to do.
Let me fucking talk to you.
You ever fucking talk to me like that again in front of my fucking friends?
Yeah, in front of my fucking daughter. No, man. But
I'll fucking kill you. You understand?
Yeah, no, that wasn't a joke. That's how Samantha actually talks. She makes you guys think she's putting on a voice for her pod. That's just her letting loose a little bit. Letting that real personality out. But that's where we're at with it. And we're just, we're nervous, but we're excited about life and stuff like that. And I think with that, we want to jump into our next segment, talk about what's happening in the world. So boom. And the first thing I want to talk about, I think, because Samantha just brought it up right before the podcast, and it's like on our mind heavy, is the Britney Spears audiobook dropped. Yes. And Michelle Williams,
not the black one.
Yeah, not from Destiny's Child.
No, the one from Dawson's Creek, the one that was married to Heath Ledger.
Yeah, Dawson's Creek. Yeah, Heath Ledger. Yeah, he's dead, but she's alive and she's doing the book, her audio book. And I don't know what they paid her, but it couldn't have been enough.
It couldn't have been enough.
You couldn't have been enough.
Just for that segment alone.
So incriminating.
Yeah.
You got it. Samantha's going to play it for you. I'm just going to break it down. Basically, what Britney Spears is doing is she's talking about her life with Justin Timberlake and about how she thinks that the difference between NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys was that NSYNC was trying to appeal to like, you know, more hip hop markets. And she talks about going to New York with Justin Timberlake. And Samantha's got the clip and she's going to play it out loud. And we're going to listen and react together.
NSYNC hung out with black artists. Sometimes I thought they tried too hard to fit in. One day, Jay and I were in New York.
Sometimes I felt like they tried too hard to fit in. Was it when your man had cornrows?
So the one thing about that, JT, I fucking feel you, guys.
Yeah, one thing about me, it was when he was the hottest. He came on Brace. I was like, oh my God. This guy's the hottest guy alive.
JT was trying a little bit too hard to fit in with black artists. You know who else was? DJ Envy. Come on, brother. I got a proposition for you now.
I'm dead.
Keep playing.
Okay.
To parts of town I'd never been to before. Walking our way was a guy with a huge blinged out medallion. He was flanked by 2 giant security guards. Jay got all excited and said so loud, "Oh yeah, faux shiz, Genuine. What's up, homie?" After Genuine walked away.
Can you play that back one more time?
Because she's going to do it again because she's in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
she's like,
faux shiz. That's when I'm going to start yelling out when I'm bucking. You're just going to, whenever you hear oh shiz, know that I can't pull out. Faux shiz. It's, I'm letting it go inside.
No, wait.
Felicia did an impression of Jay. "Oh yeah, faux shiz, Genuine." Jay wasn't even embarrassed. He just took it and looked at her like, "Okay, fuck you."
I need her to have this be the biggest check she's ever made.
Yeah.
Just for that part alone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, faux shiz.
I wish it was the fucking early 2000s so I could clip that and make it my ringtone. I want that to play every. Oh, if I was on AIM, every time I would log in and be like, oh yeah, faux shiz. Yeah.
Genuine.
That's so crazy. And you know. To be fair, you can tell she's a really good actress because I know Justin Timberlake sounded just like that. I know, with same tone, same everything. Probably indistinguishable from when he said it to when Michelle Williams just said it. Also, Britney Spears' father had to be involved in that book.
Had to.
Because that is so funny.
It's, no. Britney Spears' father. No. Britney Spears, I don't think, wrote a single word of this book.
Yeah.
I think she did a tape recorder. And then the person just wrote the fucking book. Britney Spears does not have the capacity.
Yeah, she does not have the capacity.
When would she fit in the writing when she's dancing with fucking knives? She's been dancing since the pandemic.
Yeah.
In these low-rise pants. Where did she get them from?
Yeah.
2003? No one sells the clothes that she wears anymore.
Yeah, Britney Spears is the only person on the planet whose panties go below her butt crack. Like her panty lines is below her butt crack.
You saying panties was...
Panties? Little panties.
Her panties.
That was crazy. You did Apu voice.
No, that's a Spanish.
Her little panties.
Not what I did. You just wanted to voice. I was doing a Spanish like put your panty on.
Oh, put a panties. I feel like German. Oh yeah, the panties. Oh yeah, the little panties, yeah. Only one who's like the waistline. You know how the whale tail goes high?
Yeah.
The Britney tail goes under the waistline. Britney Spears' panties live below sea level.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Where does she get these clothes?
I don't know, but everything that she lacks for style, she's making up for in literature.
Oh my God!
Because this audiobook is incredible. I've only heard 30 seconds and I'm all in.
I'm about to get my Audible subscription back.
I want her to sign my iPhone. Faux shiz. Yeah, and that's just gonna have to be what we say now on the podcast when we like something. It's not nice.
Shiz.
It's oh yeah, faux shiz. And that's just what it is. That's fucking crazy. Justin Timberlake, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, Britney Spears is hilarious. Unfortunately, everybody's not on your side. Unfortunately, you're just gonna have to get in the box and go down the river.
Yeah, one thing about him, he's just gonna have to make fun of it. He's gonna have to like do oh yeah, faux shiz like TikTok.
Yeah. I just hope he doesn't.
No, he can't because then the rest of the book people are gonna be like, this isn't enough. Yeah.
He can't make TikToks because people are at his neck right now. He shared a picture of his kids for the first time, like ever, and people were like, "Oh, he's just doing that because he feels the heat. We don't give a shit about his kids." I'm like, "Damn, the kids too."
I'm over it. First of all, I don't believe that story at all.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
No. I'm saying the faux shiz. First of all, if you didn't hear the beginning of it, she was like, "NSYNC was so pimp," as they used to say back in the day, and it's like, no one said that, babe.
I for sure was walking around talking with my. I was talking about that. I was saying so pimp, and only to my black friends.
His band In Sync was what people back then called So Pimp.
So Pimp.
They were white boys, but they loved hip-hop.
Yeah. So
Pimp?
So Pimp.
No one said that.
Yeah, So Pimp.
I'm like, Brittany, I mean, you could have tried this dog.
Yeah, but I think Britney Spears probably didn't even say any of this. Somebody's just around her just guessing what her life is like.
I was like, she's not coherent.
One thing about this, ChatGPT wrote this book. 100%. This is an AI-generated Britney Spears life. And it's probably more true than the actual life that she lived.
I saw someone say, like, they read it and they were like, this is so, like, it's so surface.
Yeah.
They're like, she didn't write this book, like, or she just gave stories and then they were like, well, we don't have anything to do with it, and it's just such a surface book.
Yeah, Britney Spears only got a couple of brain cells left, and they all went into this book. So go out there, buy it, and Michelle Williams, get a new manager.
Yeah, it's like Britney Spears didn't even write her songs; she's gonna write her book.
I can't believe that you couldn't. Nah, I would have probably done that pro bono. I would have read this book for free, and I would have just been laughing the whole time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But that's
faux
shiz. That's just what it is.
You know whose audiobook I listened to in like a day?
What?
Jessica Simpson.
What is wrong with you?
It was compelling. It was so good. I cleaned the whole house with it in my ear. I went to work. I listened to it at work. I walked home, cleaned the house. Let
me tell you something about yourself. I can't fucking peg you down for shit. I don't know what the fuck is gonna come out of your mouth. Jessica Simpson? For what? What was the reason?
Because I wanted to hear what she had to say about Nick Lachey and like the Newlyweds thing. I was a really big Newlyweds fan. But yeah, I read her book and there's like parts where she's being sad and she puts on a sad voice, and I would laugh. And we were gonna get a divorce.
You know, most guys would feel insecure about the men that their girlfriend has had sex with in their past, or guys that she was with. I'm just worried about what type of content Samantha is consumed, because the fact that you sat and listened to a Jessica Simpson ebook is alarming.
Is it?
It is the biggest red flag.
It was really juicy when it came out.
In almost 2 years of knowing you.
It was really juicy when it came out, because she talks about like Nick Lachey having a small penis and stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was very, like, it was all over, like the streets were talking.
He had a small penis? Like a micro?
That's what she said.
Yeah, faux shiz.
Yeah, faux shiz. His dick was little, yeah.
This is what it is.
Honestly, I don't remember if that was in the book, but I know that is a story.
Yeah. Well,
no, I think that might be in the book. But you know, I listened to the whole thing, and it was talking about John Mayer and how like what a gaslighter he was. Yeah. He would like he would cheat on her, and then like he would like show up to her family parties, and like because he would stay in touch with her in touch with her family and show up to family parties, and she'd be like leave me alone.
Yeah.
And he would just like keep showing up.
John Mayer would just pop up on people,
and she would like keep falling for him and stuff because he would always be there.
Crazy.
Yeah, she also cheated on her husband with Johnny Knoxville.
Jesus Christ, what a life that she's lived.
Yeah, and aren't you glad I know that information?
I'm not glad that you know it, but you know you already do. So, yeah, thank you so much. We all thank you. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, I didn't read my summer reading books, but I did read Jessica Simpson's memoir.
Yeah, and that's just goes
of
to
Mice
show,
and Men. Couldn't be bothered.
Yeah,
no, I actually love that book.
Yeah, but of Jessica Simpson's sons, yeah, that's just where you get down. You know, that's just a testament to priorities.
What it is.
All right, what else has been going on in the world? Bad Bunny tickets more expensive than Beyonce and Taylor Swift tickets combined.
Yeah, pretty sure.
And I love it.
I mean, I'm annoyed.
But it gives me an excuse to not go see him, which I want to see him, but you know, now I have no option. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just not practical. $1,200 is just not practical at all. It's insane. And that's, you know, salute for him. But it's now I just know I don't feel bad about missing it. He's
just a global superstar, and it's just, you know, he's untouchable at this point.
Are you upset that you're not going to be able to see it?
A little bit, because I really wanted to see the last concert.
Well, this is the Jenner influence though, 100%.
The Jenner influence?
Yeah. The Kardashian.
What do you
Jenner
mean?
Influence. Like, you know, his tickets weren't this expensive last time.
Yeah, but I think he's just
he's a bigger star. Kendall's a part of that for sure.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's true.
So,
but I think on his own, he probably would have been
$1,200 though. $1,200. That's crazy.
After his last tour, it was huge.
Yeah. He sold that Yankee Stadium.
I think this was like his trajectory no matter what.
He's just a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's just the greatest to ever do it. And what else did we want to talk about? This is the last thing that I saw. Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Hove has come out and said explicitly, put a rest to the Twitter debate once and all.
Yeah.
$50,000 or dinner with Jay-Z. Jay-Z is telling you guys there's nothing that he has.
Yeah.
It's worth more than that money.
When people were talking about that, I'm like, are you stupid?
Yeah.
What do you think you think you're so smart you're going to get a business deal with Jay-Z after one dinner?
Yeah.
Like, give me the $50,000.
Yeah.
And so I can put it somewhere and invest it or something.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. People are so dumb.
Yeah. You $50,000, you can't even get you and your whole family Bad Bunny tickets with that.
No,
money.
literally. I know.
Yeah. So, you gotta just, Jay-Z, what the fuck is he gonna say?
Yeah, honestly, $50,000. I know it's like beggars shouldn't be choosers. Are these kids?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my God, so loud.
Yeah, it's just what it is.
It sounds like someone's being slaughtered.
Yeah, well, the people in the neighborhood can be a little dramatic.
Yeah. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying.
I don't know. I think we were talking about how much weed you smoked before this podcast.
Oh my God, you're so stupid.
But I think I don't really care about the Jay-Z dude. I just thought it was funny because that was such a long debate. You know what else was a Twitter debate? Do you remember? I know you don't Twitter as much as I may have done once in my life. Remember the $200 date debate?
Yeah.
Well, where do you stand on that?
They're saying it's $200 too little, too much for a date. I mean, it depends. For me, I was like, well, it depends what city you're in.
Yeah.
Because I can see a date being $200.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be like, I don't think that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
For in New York.
Yeah. I don't care now, but Broke JC had a lot of opinions about this.
Oh, you were on the other side?
I was like, what the fuck are you doing with $200?
Babe, $200 is like I'm sure you spent over $100 for our first date.
Yeah. And imagine doing that twice. $200, that's a lot more money. That's double. That's 100% more money.
Oh, no, I'm thinking you probably paid over because we got like an appetizer and we got a bunch of drinks.
Yeah, but a good date, 117 around there. You should be like anything more than that. You're doing a lot. You're probably doing too much for a first date, I think.
I don't.
Yeah.
I've definitely been on $200 dates.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever spent $200. That's like on a birthday dinner for sure.
Oh, I just learned very easy as a girl. It's like, hey, 9 times out of 10 these dates are going to be terrible. Order the lobster.
Yeah, order the lobster. Get the surf and turf.
100%.
Yeah, just fucking go
and
all
I did.
out. Yeah.
What about me?
You ever feel like you had
and
to...
we have some specials today. I'm like, I'll hear those, please.
Did you ever feel like you had to put out when you ordered an expensive dish? That's a thing that people say.
One thing about me, I order the expensive dish and I go, thank you.
Thank you. Another one, thank you.
No, then it's like, thanks, and I get an Uber and I leave. I don't go with them home.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
What's the most expensive first date you think you've ever been on?
I don't know. I guess a dinner.
Yeah. Where'd you go? I
don't remember the name of the place. It was in Little Italy.
Italy?
No. Even further west. I don't know what neighborhood. Maybe West Village.
Okay.
And so it was like this tiny little like Italian restaurant. It was actually really delicious.
Yeah.
And we got like bottles of wine and like ate a lot of food. And we were there for a long time. So like we like ate a lot.
Yeah.
So it was definitely expensive.
Was it a good date?
Yeah, it was a fun date.
Yeah. Did you go on another one with that guy?
Yes.
Did you fuck that guy?
No. Yes. Not on the second date.
You whore.
Not on the. I thought you meant on the second date.
You
so
lied
I said no.
to me.
No, I thought you meant on the second date, and I was like, no.
Eventually.
No, eventually, yeah.
Yeah. Was it good?
No,
Don't lie to me.
it wasn't.
I can handle it.
I'm being honest.
You still love him?
Obsessed.
Well, sometimes it's just what it is, and I'm honestly after
Well,
this.
why did you even just ask me that?
What? What do you mean?
I feel like you hated it.
What? I don't care. I'm honestly more.
What's the most expensive date you've been on?
Honestly, it hurts me more that you fucking listen to the Jessica Simpson ebooks than you used to pop pussy a little bit. That I expect. Jessica said there's almost no excuse for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But most expensive date that I like 117. That's where I top out at. And then sometimes maybe there's no way I'm going over like one, and it's not like conscious, but like I just don't.
What a random ass number.
I know, but
117.
Because I see that I'm like, this is. I mean, we only had a couple drinks, but Jesus Christ, like I can't be doing this all the time. That's how I felt after I paid. I just know that's how you know that's my cap because I saw that it's burned in my memory.
Yeah, but like I feel like when you're 20s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, when you're like younger, I'm talking about like as an adult.
Yeah,
right now in this, like if me and you weren't together at this age, would it still be $117?
Oh, now I don't know. Honestly, you are the only person that I've dated since I had a little bit of money.
Oh,
I there was no, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So whatever you got is the best that I've given. And that's just what it is.
Yeah, I feel like we got a bunch of drinks and we ate.
Yeah, because I had a little bit of money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I was also, remember, I was painting a picture of myself to you, and that picture was of a desperate man willing to spend money, take weed in my face for puss.
Yeah.
It's just what it is, and I don't regret it.
Just bamboozled me?
Yeah, just wanted it
Just
bad.
Bamboozled me and got pussy out of it?
Yeah, just wanted it bad.
You ard me?
Yeah.
No.
Whoa,
I said ard. I didn't say the word.
That's crazy. Hey, but,
Just bleep that out.
But who the fuck's gonna believe you? Your word versus mine, and everybody now knows that you were a whore. Yeah, that's thing. No, she's knocked out. All right, so we're gonna do 2 more segments.
Yes.
One, we're gonna debut a new segment because we have so much fun. We don't know if this is gonna be a segment or just something that we do over the course of the pod. We've just been having so much fun in the comments of our last episode and on the episode. We're just gonna put people in a box.
Yeah, put people in a fucking box.
When we talk about putting people in a box, it's people that we're tired of, people that we don't want to see anymore, people that are just fucking dumb and fucking we can't stand them and we're just done with them.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna put a couple people in the box and we're gonna start with a comment that we got today on our podcast. Shout out to Gabe. He put a very smart person. He was like, "Hey guys, can we put Jason Derulo in a box?
Yeah. Can we put him in a box with a brick in it and throw him in the water?
Yeah, we're gonna
sink to the bottom.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put him in a box. We're gonna float that box down a river. We're gonna put a lot of flammable things in the box. We're gonna get an archer from Game of Thrones to shoot a flaming arrow as it flows down the river, and we're gonna give that box a funeral because Jason Derulo, you're fucking dead."
Yeah, I can't. I have such a I detest him.
Yeah, his music was awful.
I can't even think of one of his songs, but I know that every time I come on back,
Jason Derulo, one of the only, I will say, one of the only black artists to ever appropriate white culture. That music is honky music.
Yeah, what? I can't think of a Jason Derulo song.
I don't know. Jason Derulo, I don't know. He was fucking horrible. Then he had a second life as a TikToker.
Oh my! I think it's still happening. I think it's still happening. Sometimes it comes across my thing, and I'm like, how?
The only time I ever want to see Jason Derulo is upside down, falling down the steps of the Met Gala as a joke. And I know that's not even him, but it's just very funny to see him. I thought that joke. This is the only time I ever want to see his fucking name.
Yeah. Do you remember when he did the whole tooth thing?
No.
He pretended like his tooth got knocked out because there's a TikTok thing. I'm just get this guy off, and I'll see his stuff and I'll hide it, and he'll still pop up for me.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of sorcery he does.
Yeah, Jason Derulo is just he's I don't know. He's screwed. I
can't stand him. Put him in a box.
It's funny because the person who suggested that he go into the box, Gabe, looks just like Jason Derulo. So Gabe, maybe look in the mirror, maybe go to therapy, find out why you don't love yourself. On this podcast, I know Gabe is listening. Shout out to Gabe. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to put a picture of Gabe and a picture of Jason Derulo side by side, and they're just both going to have to go in the box.
They're going to have to go in the box.
And that's just the cost of doing business.
Gabe, you're going in the box because we don't like people who are self-hating.
Gabe, you're going in the box.
Yeah, this has become an intervention for Gabe. Please, his whole family comes out.
Gabe, you're going in the box, and right before I send you down the river, I'm going to break down and cry. I'm going to save you from that box because you're one of our only 300 listeners, and you're a great patron, and I love you. And I can't wait. I'm so glad that we're going to LA and we cut the Rodriguez brothers out of our B&B. Spitefully. That's my fucking brother. I love Gabe. But Jason Derulo's going in the box.
Yeah, Jason Derulo's going in the box.
Who else you want to put in the box?
I want to put my boss in the box.
Yeah, you're going in the box. I'm just going to bleep this out so I don't mind saying it. You're going in the box.
Yeah.
You're done, Zo.
Over it.
Yeah.
Over it.
Yeah,
but if you're listening, I'm just joking.
Yeah. No, you're not. She's interviewing new people anyway, and
no.
I'm gonna blurt that out too. I guess. Yeah.
Take that out. But you are.
You're no slur. That's crazy. No slurs. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to. You're in a box.
We're gonna bleep that out because she's gonna say I'm trying to kill her.
Yeah, especially in these times. You know what I'm saying? So, well, all those bleeps, there's a lot of bleeps in.
You know what? This entire segment is just gonna get.
Yeah,
we're just gonna get watched. And ready?
One thing about that segment, put it in a box.
Yeah, put that segment in a box.
Put that last minute in a box.
Yeah.
All right. I wrote a couple names down in the same vein as Jason Derulo. Flo Rida's going in a box.
Going in a box.
How did we let this happen?
Who did?
I don't know. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur.
That was a tune.
So Jason Derulo, gun to your Flo Rida, gun to your head. Leave apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. But put it on the ground. Slowly back up and get in the box.
Get in the box.
Because you're fucking done.
Put the song where we could see it.
Yeah. Put your song where we can see it.
Yeah.
Put it down. Get in the fucking box. What else? We're gonna have to put one of your least favorite people on the planet.
Who?
Katy Perry's going in the box.
Put her in a box.
Katy Perry's going in the box.
Put her in a box.
But Katy Perry's going in the box, and the girl that she kissed and liked it also in the box.
Oh my god! Yeah. Put Katy Perry in the plastic bag that's floating through the wind in the beginning of her song.
Put it in a box.
Put it in a box.
Yeah. Put all the California girls all in a box. And separate. What?
I love that song.
What? You're supposed to yes and. I'm doing this for you. I kind of like Katy Perry.
I love that song. California girls are unforgettable.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry,
get the fuck out of the box. Get the
that's
Jason Derulo, let her go.
Gabe, let her go.
Gabe, let her go. Oh shit! All right, so fuck that. I guess Katy Perry, but we're gonna have to
actually,
put.
I really don't like her.
We're gonna have to put a white woman in that box, and if it's not gonna be Katy Perry, it's just gonna have to be Madonna.
Oh, Madonna's been in that box.
Madonna, leave.
Madonna, she's in a coffin.
Yeah.
She's halfway dead.
Madonna,
put her in a pine box and send it down the river.
Madonna, put down your ethnic children. Put them down, back away slowly.
And your 80s music and the rest of it, take it.
Put down the color contact lenses that you wore in the Tokisha music video and get in the fucking box. Get in the box.
Oh my God.
You're a danger to society. Get in the box.
Yes.
Was it? I don't know if this is just wrong, and if it is, I'll just bleep it out. Do you remember, like, during the pandemic, when at the height of Black Lives Matter, when there was like a young black man singing, "I'm a young black man"? Is that Madonna's son?
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna do some double checking. I think that was Madonna's son, and if it is, that's hilarious. Of course, you can stay out of the box, son, but you got to put that song in the box. And then that box is going to stay under my bed, and I'm just going to play it when I'm going through something, because that was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I don't know if that was her son.
I'm going to do some research on that. I don't know why I thought that, and if that's just not true, I'm just going to bleep that out.
Have you ever heard have you ever heard Madonna doing her Aretha Franklin thing?
No.
Like, it was Aretha Franklin had just died. I don't know what award show it was at, but Madonna came out to speak about Aretha Franklin, and then literally was like told a story about herself. She's like, I grew up and so, and I did this and I did that. And then she's like, and I did it because like Aretha paved the way, or whatever she said.
Madonna.
And I was like, why did you just do a whole speech about your come up?
Yeah.
And who chose this?
Madonna, I mean, if you pick Madonna to speak in public, that's on you, because she has dementia.
Yeah, she's 100.
She's an old bag. She needs to be put in a box, and that box needs to be put in a retirement home.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is.
She does have some hits.
Yeah. You heard her. She can leave the hits.
Yeah, she has to leave the hits.
But she's got to take herself into.
She's got it. Yeah. Oh my God, she had a
happen.
song with Justin Timberlake that I hated.
We only got 4 minutes to save the.
Oh my God, I hated it.
Yeah.
We only got 4 minutes. Oh my God, it was horrible.
Yeah. Well, both of them are in the box, so
yeah,
that song goes with them. What else? Do you have another one that you want to put in the box?
No, I think I'm good.
I just want to put one more person in a box, and then this is the last person I'm putting in the box. I'm gonna just put Iggy Azalea's music career in the box,
please.
Right? And as I put it in that box, I'm gonna need Iggy Azalea's porn career to come out of the box.
Why?
I need her to just become a full porn star. All right, you're on the right. You're treading the right path with OnlyFans.
That's probably best for her.
Yeah, just do porn.
Yeah,
do porn. Music career in the box. Put your self-respect in the box. Yeah. Put your the father who's been with you your whole life, making sure that you feel like a strong woman. Put it in the box. All right. Put your morals in a box. Get that porn career in that shape. Bring it out.
Yeah. And let's throw T.I. in that box as well.
Let's throw T.I. in the box.
Yeah, because what was he thinking?
Did you see T.I. the picture of the outfit that he was wearing when he got honored for a fashion award in Atlanta recently, and then people just put out like a bunch of his worst outfits of all time.
He's a nightmare.
T.I., I'm gonna put this in words that you can understand. Expeditiously.
Yeah, people think he's
You're
smart.
You're gonna have to indubitably put yourself in the rectangular orifice that is referenced to as the box,
and then send it up the beautiful
valley. That is, I don't know, man. T.I., get in the fucking box.
Yeah,
he's I used to love T.I.
Me too. I mean, ATL
is one of my favorite movies. Too. Randomly, like I love that. You fuck with ATL?
I love ATL.
Oh man, dude. Anytime you hear me say something with kind of a southern accent for no reason, I'm 100% doing Rashad from ATL. I love T.I. in that movie.
It's really funny. I worked in a movie theater, and they used to call me Nunu because they were like, your parents are together. Like all of them were like, your parents are together. You went to Catholic school.
Yeah.
And like, oh, you must be rich. Yeah. And then I was. Nunu.
Rashad, I used to love that. I used to.
This is my song.
This is my jam.
My jam, yeah.
Low-key, Lauren London, that accent, put it in the box. Never do that again. My jam?
I know.
Yeah, she sounded crazy. But that was a great movie.
Shout out to Lauren London. I think she's one of the hottest women ever.
Yeah, man. Oh, dog, I can't express how heartbroken I was when I found out that she was pregnant with Lil Wayne's son at her prime.
Yeah.
Because she was so beautiful. She is still beautiful. But like at the time, she was like not pure, but like for Lil Wayne to knock it up, I was like, Jesus Christ.
At the same time, it's like 3 other women.
I know. He was just on one, man.
He was really on one.
He was the best rapper on the planet.
But he seems like an absolute nightmare of a person.
But the stories that you hear about it, he was just a fucking, like he's just a pussy monster. He was just fucking everybody.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, and he's not hot. He's not like an attractive dude.
No, not at all. But I heard he's like 5 feet.
He's just whatever. When you got the sauce, you got the sauce.
The sauce.
You got the sauce. He's cooking it on Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lil Wayne. Yeah. Shit, man. You can never put him in a box. No, can't put him in a box.
Yeah, you can't.
No,
but
you can't.
he's annoying as a person.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, you ever seen like in interviews and stuff? He's kind of like a nightmare.
Yeah, I mean he was just too famous too young.
Yeah, he was too famous too young, and I really don't care for him, to be honest.
Because you're not a big like rap fan. Like you like rap, but like that was a part of. I mean, that was an era of rap. Like he was the best on the planet. Yeah, like the mix that he ushered in the mixtape era. He's like too big of a legend to ever put in a box.
No, I know that. I don't particularly. I never really got. I mean, Lollipop, I loved.
Yeah. Well, that's just that's not the type of like that's a great song, but if that's your favorite Lil Wayne song, you're just not equipped to speak on him being in anything.
He has other songs right now.
Name one. You're such a fucking fool.
Oh, he had a verse in Back That Ass Up.
Yeah, he did. So. Good.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
There she is.
Yeah, there I am.
She is. She's doing the thing. She's known to drop it like it's hot in her day.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, but
now I can't because I got sciatica.
Yeah, I can't do it now. But one thing about you, when you were younger, your grades weren't the only thing you were dropping like it was hot. Dropping that ass. Yeah. Yeah, that's the only A you were dropping. Yeah. Yeah. And then that's pretty much it. And then I think who else? Anybody else that needs to go in the box, you guys just let us know. Yeah. And we'll fucking talk about them on the pod. And I guarantee you by next week I will have a whole new set of names.
Yeah, Bethany Frankel in a box.
Who the fuck is that?
Bethany Frankel's literally trying to take down Bravo.
Oh yeah, Bethany Frankel?
She was on The Housewives and now she's the one who interviewed Raquel.
Oh yeah.
Or Rachel, whatever.
Yeah, well, she's gotta go in the box too. That whole conversation. Gotta go in the box.
Yeah.
Gotta get in the fucking box.
All right, now we're gonna go into our next segment.
We're gonna go into our last segment, our favorite segment. That's what they saying.
That's what they saying.
Where we talk about a couple of funny Reddit posts that we like to find and react to. And once again, guys, we read these Reddit posts. Bring your first one up. Bring the first one up, and I will let you guys know. We love to react to these Reddit posts, but we love to read your confessions and your questions way more. We have a link in our bio at all times of the Soft Launch Podcast Instagram, where you can submit questions or confessions completely anonymously, and then we will read them out loud on the pod and react to them and just give you great advice, because we're just two smart people who have always done well in school, never been in trouble, and never spent more than $115 on a date. So we just know what we're doing. Yeah.
All right. This is Am I the Asshole? We're going to start here.
Yeah.
All right. Am I the asshole for not canceling a boys' trip upon my wife's request?
Okay.
So here's a backstory. Me and my wife have a 1-year-old son. Back when he was 5 months old, my friends and I began planning an annual golf trip that would take place 6 months later.
1-year-old son.
1-year-old son.
Okay.
As soon as we had tentative dates and location, I asked my wife if it was okay to go. She gave me approval and I began to plan. I found an Airbnb and booked flights. Fast forward to 5 months later, a couple of weeks ago, before the trip, our son was in the midst of a sleep regression and he was waking up several times each night. My wife still breastfed him and he would not accept me when he'd wake up, when he'd wake up upset. As a result, she was left doing all of the tending to him during the nights. She ended up approaching him and said she didn't want him to go anymore, needed him to stay home because she was afraid it would be too much for her alone. I told her that I understood that she was anxious about it, but she had agreed to me going already, and I'd committed about $1,000 plus, had an Airbnb in my name for all 12 of us.
Yeah.
This evolved into an argument, and she was very mad that I would not change my mind. I told her that I'd gladly return the favor on a trip if she wanted to plan one, and encouraged her to do so. During my trip, she sent me texts and called me very upset. When I returned home, we had another argument about it. We've since reconciled, but I know her stance has not changed, nor has mine. Yeah. Am I the asshole?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, probably a little bit. You're not a complete asshole, but you're a dick. You're a dick at the least. I mean, like, I understand planning ahead of time, but you kind of have a child that has kind of.
You have a child, and I feel like that. I mean, I'm kind of on the fence. Yeah. Because I feel like. No, actually, I don't know.
It's just a child.
It's a child, yeah.
It's not like she planned on being overwhelmed. She didn't plan on the kid having trouble sleeping and shit like that. Like,
they voted him not the asshole, by the way.
Yeah, they voted him not the asshole. Shout out to all my fucking boys out there. Yeah, just fucking voting hard. I think he's kind of an asshole. I mean, he's not a complete fucking dick. But shit. Your life is no longer your life when you have kids. Like, things you got to kind of adjust your schedule and shit. Yeah. I guess. I mean, the wife. It's kind of. I don't want to say rude to ask for you to cancel a trip that I'm looking forward to, but you know, it is your child.
Yeah, she's gonna have to take him up on that offer, go on a trip with her friends, and she's unfortunately gonna have to cheat on him.
Yeah, she's just gonna have to get out there and just get weird. She's just gonna have to get out there, put on the Jessica Simpson ebook, and just let loose. Faux shiz.
Faux shiz.
Yeah, she's gonna have to throw back a couple of fucking vodka sodas.
Yeah,
you know, maybe some martinis,
a little margarita,
and she's gonna have to bust that ass open for somebody whose name she can't pronounce correctly.
She's gonna throw that ass in a circle for someone.
Yeah, she's gonna have to drop it like it's hot, like Samantha's grades.
Yeah.
I don't really know what to do. So I don't think he's an asshole, but he's definitely a little bit of a dick.
I don't know if he's a dick or an asshole. I think he's just wrong in this situation. I just think I don't know. I mean, you know.
Yo, am I a pussy? Am I a pussy for just saying that like he's an asshole for not just listening to his wife?
No, because it's your child. Like my mom always said like her first experience of like being a mom was like they were ready to go to a party and my grandparents were babysitting Michael.
Yeah.
And Michael ended up getting asthma and he'd get really bad asthma. And she was like, I wasn't going to put that on my parents to watch him. Like we just couldn't go to this party. And it was my dad's cousin's, it was Gilda's birthday. And they both didn't go because Michael had asthma. And of course they both wanted to go. Yeah. But it's like, you know, these things are not, when you have a kid, things come up. You
got to adjust.
And it's like, if he's been going through super aggression, I know he can't help per se, like while he's, because he's saying that his son doesn't want him when he wakes up. Yeah. But it's like but you can also give your wife a break during the day when he's not in sleep regression and like be like, hey, take a nap and I can hold the baby. So like you being gone for whatever how many days he said, you know, she does need you.
Yeah, she probably. I mean, it's your kid. You probably got to prioritize that. I'm sure everything was fine, but I don't know. That's a tough one.
It is a tough one. Because he seems like he's open to being like, no, like I'm gonna go, but like you should take a break.
I might. But
she's not going to, because she's not gonna take a break. Because if your son only wants you and you're breastfeeding him, she can't.
Yeah, this is what it is.
Just what it is.
He's a better parent.
It's just like an empty kind of offer.
You want things to be the other way, but you want things to be one way, but they're the other way.
Yeah, I think.
So for you, what would you do? Would you ask me to stay home?
Yeah, I think I would, because especially if I'm feeling anxious. Like he said, she's been feeling really anxious about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have been pissed.
And it's their only child. It's like their first kid. He's only one. It's like you're a year into this brand new role. It's having someone's life in your hands. It's like a big thing.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's a tough one. So I don't maybe not the asshole, but you know, probably a dick.
Probably wrong.
Probably wrong. Probably not right. All right, so I'm gonna read our next one, and I don't know which one it is, so we're just gonna find out.
Yeah. I think All right. Is it relationship?
Yeah, relationship advice. My husband admitted to almost cheating on me.
Oh, you might as well have done it.
My husband and I have been together for over 10 years. They're both 30. We've been together for over 10 years. He has a coworker that's going through divorce because her husband's abusive. He asked if I would mind if him and his other coworkers helped her move her stuff out. And I said I had no problem with that. Last night I went to bed.
She's an idiot.
And his coworker came over to our house to drop a key off. He woke me up crying and said she came on to him, but he rejected her. We've been rocky. So he said that he liked the fact that she's been nice to him. I caught them texting and there was flirtatious behavior. He said I can leave him, but I honestly don't blame him. Although I've never cheated or even come close to it, I'm no saint either. He asked why I wasn't upset and I told him I deserve it. I'm setting up a therapy appointment, but I have little faith because I believe that we're beyond repair. Inflation
why are you wasting my time?
Inflation is a factor for staying, so I am torn. What would you all do in my situation?
Baby, why are you even writing this? Your decision is made.
It sounds like she doesn't even want to be with the guy.
She doesn't want to be with him. She's being with him for money?
Yeah, and she's not even mad that he's almost cheating. He should have. You're
a monster.
One thing about him, I'm like, motherfucker, I could have just taken the puss.
Well, he came in crying, and I feel like he was being honest. Like,
he was.
Hey, I didn't do this, but I did like that. You know, she was showing me interest or whatever.
Yeah,
like, that's a very honest conversation. And she was like,
yeah, no, that's facts.
Oh, my ear.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, she
no, this you
gotta leave him.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be with him.
Leave him. Go get a studio apartment.
Yeah.
All right. One thing about my girlfriend Samantha, my queen, she can hook you up with a really nice property.
Yeah, nice property. If you got about $50,000 a month.
You know what I mean? But yeah, you gotta just at that point. Leave. What are you doing?
Yeah. What the hell?
Because now you're just.
Oh, she's typing. I'm like, baby, you just wasted our time.
You're just cock blocking.
And she's like, the whole story was unnecessary. She's just trying to paint him to be the villain. Because all she had to be like is, hey, me and my husband are on a rocky road, but I'm staying with him for inflation. What should I do? Yeah. She didn't need to include that fucking story.
What she said, staying with him for inflation, the relationship's probably done.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not even mad, actually. She's like, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's what, when you were like, oh, she said it was okay to move his coworker. I was like, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
If you asked me that, I'd be like, no.
Matthew Broussard has a really funny joke about like living in New York and being in a relationship. He's like, rent is so expensive that cheating isn't even a deal breaker anymore. He goes, I have a lot, like at first, if I hear my girlfriend cheated, I'll be like, what's his name? No, I'd be like, do you love him and did you suck his dick? That would be the two questions. Now when I hear that my girlfriend cheated on me, the questions I ask are, okay, what's his name and how quickly can he move in? What's his credit score?
Yeah, that's
Can we
so
get him
funny.
in? Can we get him in our extra room? That's so
I
get the perspective, but at that point, like if you're being a serious person, you probably just gotta face the market on your own.
Yeah. Oh my God, no. But as I worked as a property manager, and there would be people be like, can I just get out of this lease? I can't live with this guy, and it's like,
no, you can't. Yeah.
Like if it was during the winter months when it's really hard to rent, I'd be like, sorry, babe.
You're
gonna have to stay there. Keep getting hit.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to get hit because make no mistake, if you try to leave, we're gonna hit your pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna hit you with the summons.
Yeah, we are.
Because you can't get out. Yeah, you're staying. We're gonna keep our backs on the door. We're gonna lock you in.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it. Yeah,
it's a real toxic market out there.
One thing did I ever tell you that there was in one of our buildings that we had, our office was in the building. Yeah. This lady was a dentist. Really did well for herself, but she just couldn't get it right with the men.
No,
and she had a guy that she moved in to her apartment that threw her down a set of steps. He was beating the shit out of her.
Jesus wept, dude.
And she would come into our office with black eyes and be like, "Hey, please, if he calls to pick up a key, do not let him. He's not, and he wasn't on the lease."
Yeah.
But then she would always take him back. Oh right? God. So she would tell the doorman, don't let him in, and they wouldn't. And then she'd be like, "No, it's fine, let him in." So one time she dropped the key off with us, told us not to give it to him.
Yeah.
And so we kept it, and then he came to get it.
Yeah.
And we were like, "Oh, we don't have the key." We just lied. He called the office the next day after they made up.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, I just spoke to whatever her name was. And she said she actually did leave you a key. And I think it's really funny that when I went in there, the girl with the glasses told me that there wasn't a key. Are you the girl with the glasses?" And I was like, "No, I'm not. She's out today.
I actually have color contacts in.
I would have given you the key. And one thing about her, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
And she...
under the bus. Well, to be fair, he fucking beat that information out of her.
Yeah.
He's basically fucking evil Batman.
No, but then that was because basically got threatened. And we had to tell the doorman, you can't let him in the building. Even if she allows him. Yeah, he's at this point, he's no longer allowed.
Yeah, this guy's in a box.
Yeah, and it became a whole thing, and she ended up moving out.
Yeah.
Because she wanted to...
Did she break her lease or she waited till it was done?
No, because I got threatened. My bosses called me you need to leave immediately.
Yeah.
And she had to leave, and it was unfortunate. We would call the cops and everything because her neighbors would be we hear her screaming.
Yeah.
So we would call the cops to her house, and then she would turn the cops away. So we tried to help you. Now you're putting other people in danger.
Damn.
So it's it's unfortunate, but babe. No.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get. This guy's a lunatic.
Yeah.
He loves you and he hits you. He doesn't know me at all. Yeah. He's gonna kill me.
He's gonna beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, he's gonna kill me.
Jesus wept, dude. That's not fun at all.
He doesn't love her, but you know what I mean. He feels he has a connect.
Stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, just a light fun story for the pod.
Just so that you know.
Hey guys, this is actually a true crime podcast now. We hope you're listening before.
So you know that I go to work every day and my life's in danger.
All right, you want to read one more and then we get out of here?
Sure. Do you have another one?
I do. I'll read it. I'll read mine. It's a relationship advice. It's a man and a woman are married. I'm 43-year-old female, and my son and my husband's kids have romantic feelings. So it's a Brady Bunch situation.
Brady Bunch situation.
Right? So my husband and I have only been married almost a year. We have children from past relationships. I have a 16-year-old son, and he has a 15-year-old daughter. We both have lived in this area since we're kids, so our kids aren't strangers to each other, but they hadn't been friends to our knowledge. In the beginning, we noticed some strange behavior between our oldest kids, so my husband and I decided to have one upstairs in the bedroom and another in the downstairs bedroom. The first few weeks of living together, they tried to stay in each other's rooms extra long at night. We'd eventually demand that they go back to their own rooms. Recently, I've come home from work to them both being in the same room with the door locked. When I demand they open it, they were both just watching a movie. They would both just be watching a movie, but it feels like we can't leave them alone. My husband had a talk with his daughter, and she became very upset. She said that they loved each other and that we ruined it by getting married. Now I talk to my son, and he just shuts down. Now our daughter is showing signs of depression. We tried to explain how this isn't right, but they're so young. Their feelings are normal, but they're siblings now, and it just makes her angry.
No, they're not.
Can't watch them every second, and I don't want her to be depressed. Advice?
Babe, maybe have your families meet and get acquainted before getting married, having them move in. You would have known this.
Well, it's too late for that. They're married and the kids are fucking horny.
They're horny and they're gonna fuck, and it's just they're also not siblings. They've already fucked.
They've been fucking.
They've been fucking, and it's well, stop. They're not siblings.
Yeah.
There's no blood.
Do you guys not watch porn?
Yeah, I'm like,
you're literally creating the hottest possible situation for a kid that age.
Yeah, literally, this boy's never gonna be able to. It's gonna be so hot for him.
Yeah, it's they're just gonna unfortunately.
One thing with them, they're already doing like amateur porn.
Yeah, they're and he's 15, 16. You know, they're fucked, dude. They're super horned up. Like just walking around.
And now you can't leave alone. It's like, well.
Yeah, they have a free crib all the time because they're just gonna sneak out. It's just unfortunately just
every night.
What you and your husband are gonna have to do, unfortunately, is light candles in your kids' rooms and just help them set the mood.
Yeah. Because just put what people do in California, they put like a scrunchie on the door.
Yeah, put a sock on the door.
Put a sock on the door.
Yo, you know what? You're just gonna have to be so into their relationship that they get creeped out by it.
Yeah.
Be like, hey kids, we know you guys like to do your little things. Don't let us stop you. Don't be too loud this time. And immediately, it's not gonna be hot anymore.
Yeah.
And
oh my God, I think that would actually work.
You got to just embrace it. You got to embrace it and just be like, hey, and you got to be like, all right, guys, we have to have the safe sex talk. And you got to sit them down.
Yeah.
And you got to do the banana with the condom.
Ew. Did your school do that?
I don't think so. Okay. I don't remember though.
I went to Catholic school, so it was just abstinence. They didn't show us.
So no, you got to get super weird with the kids. Hey, birds and the bees. We know you. Tell us exactly the sex that you guys are having. Like, I'm just being super awkward until they're like, this is disgusting. Like, you got to ruin it for them.
I don't know because they're living together, so they're going to continuously.
Yeah, but it's like, hey, all right, well, if you guys, we're nervous that you guys are so young having sex, but we're glad that if you're going to be having sex anywhere, it's going to be in our house. So what we want you guys to do, we're going to leave our door open. You guys watch us have sex, maybe pick up a couple things, and we can go like that.
Let the boy watch.
The boy, he needs to learn the way I learned from my father, the way he learned from his father. I got to knock at the door. My young son Gabriel's watching. Then Donna tries to get away, and I grab her. I'm thrusting down on Donna. Yeah, you gotta just make it awkward for your kids and get super open.
How did they not know this before?
Well, it's really. I feel like once kids turn 13, 14, they withdraw from their parents a little bit. Like they're not as forthcoming with information and stuff. Like they're going through their own hormonal changes. So I can see how a parent having a kid that age is like, let me just give them space to explore this part of their life. And they're probably not privy to every single person that kid's attracted to.
But they said that they were like weird around each other. Like that was the first alarm. They should have had that conversation then. Yeah. They probably just didn't want.
Like, you're 40, you're 45 with kids. You get somebody that wants to spend time with you. You're like, maybe I shouldn't ask so many fucking questions. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't try to ruin this really nice thing after, what probably was a failure of a marriage. Maybe I kind of just need to blow some stop signs and get to a happy place with myself.
Oh my God, these kids are living the dream.
Yeah. It's just puss downstairs, dick upstairs. It's just a good time.
Yeah, because like when you're that young, you're so fucking horny.
Dog, imagine waking up at midnight, going to get some snack like late night waffles, and then just stopping at your stepbrother's room getting some dick.
Yeah,
that's just a nice night. That's just a good Tuesday, cuz.
These parents, they're gonna have to like lock them in their rooms.
Yeah, no, I
don't even know what you would say. Also, like, wow, what is this guy, a great dad and he has custody of his child? What the fuck?
He was his king.
Yeah, I'm like, this guy's great.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I guess
that's why he raised her so well. Her
she
son
feels sexually empowered. She sees
this lady's son could not deny it.
Yeah, couldn't deny it. It's just it's just unfortunate, but it's what it is. I think they got to embrace it and make it weird. And that's honestly, I don't even think trolling for the podcast. I think I would actually do that. I think I would actually legitimately.
Well,
do that.
I'd be your wife, and we're not gonna have kids like that. But I wouldn't allow you to do that.
Yeah, but that's
like if we adopted children and they started to fall in love. Like I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, making it awkward for everybody. That's it might not be what we ultimately do, but it's asking for my advice, and that is my advice. Let's make it weird.
Let's make it super weird.
I'll be like, all right, we'll lead with your plan, but if I get so much as a whiff of Badussi in this house, we're going with Plan B. All right, kids, get in here.
They don't have to buy the Plan Bs.
We'll get in here. I want to play a little song called "My Neck, My Back," and this is how sex works.
Oh my God!
And that's just what I would do, or play "What's Your Fantasy" by Ludacris. And that's what I would do. I would just make it super fucking weird. All right, guys, I could explain you sex, but I feel like somebody else could explain it better. His name is Snoop Dogg.
His name is
sexual seduction.
Timberlake.
So his name is Lake.
Timberlake.
And I just start thrusting my hips and shit. Yeah, Monroe, you're gonna learn about sex today, cuz.
She already knows about sex. She's been fucked.
Oh yeah, Monroe got some kids. Monroe, deadbeat mom.
Yeah, she's a deadbeat mom.
Yeah, but she's a cute kid.
Oh, she's a real cute kid. I hope that they can see her.
Yeah, then her parents probably seen her in the street and be like, yo, our mom's a baddie.
Yeah, 100%.
Hell yeah.
And she's gonna get a letter at the door one day and just be like, Mom, I've been looking for you for years.
Yeah, and Monroe's gonna be like, can you just back the fuck away from my tennis ball, please?
Yeah.
Actually, don't play well with others. And that's just going to be that.
Just going to be that.
Yeah, and that's going to be that for this episode of the podcast as well. Thank you guys so much for catching us on this short notice episode. We love doing these. Remember, if you got celebrities you want to put in the box, put them in the YouTube comment box. You put them in the comment box, we put them in a real box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And also just fucking leave a comment, like, subscribe, interact with us. We fucking love talking to you guys. We love dealing with you guys.
We love it.
And we just love doing this pod. So thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much. You guys, you're the best.
Yeah, and if you see this episode and we're in a bad mood, just fucking just tell us good job on the competition. You gave it your best.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we need it. Yeah. And a big special thanks to our daughter Monroe. This is the first time she's ever been here for a full episode. Monroe, is there anything you want to say to the people before we get out? Yeah! All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Jason Mendoza.
I've been Samantha Santos. This is Monroe.
Yeah! We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Peace.